Hello, everybody. I am back. I have been gone for a very long time off of YouTube. I had more than a year off of here, and today I am finally coming back. A lot of things happened. 2020, am I right? Everyone has had a crazy last few years, last few months. Um, but now we are getting back into the groove of things. We are coming back with The Sims. I'm gonna start uploading like crazy again. If you go look in my gallery, I have posted 4 or 5 houses in the last few days. So I've been building like a mad woman again. Several things have kept me off of here. One of them is that I destroyed my old computer. I don't know what happened to it. It just simply died. And I'm a single mom, so I cannot afford to go and spend a lot of money on a good computer that can run The Sims with the graphics that I needed to. So it took me a while, saving up money here and there, especially in 2020, the year was a hard year, so it's hard to save up money. Then I had the money to buy the computers, and then both of my children had COVID. They are right, they are healthy, they are back at school. For them, it was just a slight flu, but of course, I had to stay home and take care of them and worry for them. I haven't caught COVID until now, so I'm grateful for that because I don't know, I am older than them, so it's a bit more dangerous for me if I got it, but I didn't. Thank God for that. And now I have a computer and I have The Sims again, and today we built this beauty. So this is a makeshift cliff houses. If you Google like houses, modern houses, you always see these beautiful homes that are built like sloping down a cliff or a mountain or something like that. It is very impressive and very beautiful. I did not want to make a huge house because I have just uploaded a mansion that had I don't know how many bedrooms, and I spent 2 days decorating it. I love building, don't get me wrong, but if you are like furnishing 10 to 12 bedrooms, it gets repetitive and it gets annoying and tiring. So I did not want to do that. This house does have 6 bedrooms, so it's a very large house, but I did not want it to make it look very bulky or massive. Um, so I made it upwards and not very like long and like in your face. This house basically is just doesn't have a ground floor, it just has a first floor, and then underneath I just scaled up those little rocks and I made them look like huge boulders or huge like a mountain like made out of rocks. I put a lot of plants and stuff around. This house, I am losing my breath. I am not used to this anymore. This house, I wanted it to be very minimalist, like essential things only. The few decor items that we do have in this house are plants. If you know me, you know I love plants. My house looks like a jungle. I have plants everywhere. Everywhere I can stick a little plant, I will put a little plant. So this house, the only decor item really is that, and it has a cement floor, and then we play with a few colors in these main rooms. So we have the greens from the plants. I bring in some wood for some natural essence to it, whites and blacks. Here I created a little trellis. I have done that in a few of my last builds. Usually I will put that outside and like put ivy behind them so it looks like a trellis. Here I decided I did not want it to be a trellis. I wanted it to be more like sometimes you have like those wall panels on the walls are simply decoration, but they're just there for texture and look. So I went for that. So on this ground floor, all we have is kitchen that is attached to the dining room, a sitting room, and a small washroom. Then on the first floor, we have 4 bedrooms and a few bathrooms. And then on the top floor, We have another two bedrooms, and then we have the rooftop terrace. The terrace, it has a little jacuzzi, a little bar, a little seating area. I just thought, this house, it would be very cool to have a rooftop terrace because you could sit out there, enjoy the view, enjoy the sun, on a warm day. It would be quite nice. So I decided to add that. With the landscaping, we went very simple. We have palm trees, we have a few ferns, a few rocks, nothing too elaborate. I wanted to make it look very natural and like blend it in within the other, the surroundings. Um, I would have liked a bit like of grass, but I didn't think it was realistic. On this lot, usually, as it has those two little green patches on the side, I will make it a grass lot instead of like a dirt lot. But in this case, I decided it would look better like this. We do end up eventually adding a tiny little pool on the front of the house. I colored it green. I wanted to make it look more like a natural pool, maybe a saltwater pool or even a pond. Um, I don't know. I just thought it would look very good. Like the pristine blue water didn't suit this house. So I went with the mucky green color. The bedrooms, like I said, this is a minimalistic house. The bedrooms, they have bedside tables and lamps, something to store your clothes, maybe a mirror and a painting, a plant and a few chairs, and that's it. Uh, I did not do anything too extensive in them. I don't think that is the appeal of this house. I went with like the decor that you will see in that British TV show, The Grand Designs, that you will see, people have nothing in their houses, the counters are kept clean and stuff like that. And I kind of like that. So I decided to use that in this house, not have too many personal items around. So everything is more you know, kept away and nice. I think here is where, yeah, we begin starting to add a little pool at the front. And as you can see, the blue does not suit it at all. The blue looks very like tropical water, very pristine. So I went with this like mucky green color, but I think in the end it kind of suits it well. And the green contrasting with like the orange dirt, it just looks good to me. Usually, this is a big no-no for me. I usually never add pools on the front of the house because I do find it quite strange that your neighbors would see you like swimming in the front of the house. But in this case, I don't care. In my head, this is like in the middle of the desert where you wouldn't have that many neighbors or people walking around in front of your house. So it doesn't really matter anyway. So I went against my own principles and I said, it needs something at the front. It needs a little pool or something. In the back of the house, we had no space because, of course, that's where all the mountains come. The rocks are. Some of these rooms do have a very beautiful view. Some of the rooms, the entire wall, except for the back wall, is windowed, like this bedroom here. But some of the rooms, the view that you have are onto the rocks. Uh, and I don't think that takes away anything from the bedroom. I remember I don't know where it was, but I went somewhere in Portugal where it was like a cave and a house inside of a cave, and it had these huge windows towards like the rocks, and it is actually quite beautiful if you are in it. And after I built this house, I pressed the tab and I went into cameraman mode to take the screenshots. And I actually did kind of like it. I think, although you don't have like an open view, you look onto the rocks, it still looks very, I don't know, magical and pretty. So I do not mind that at all. So the bedrooms, all except for one, are double bedrooms. The other bedroom I put in two single beds. So this house can accommodate more than 8 Sims. So if you do have any mods where you have more than 8 Sims, then this house can easily fit all of those people. I did add in a large dining table as well. And then we do have two small balconies in this home, one on the first floor and one right up the stairs when you come in. So right up the stairs on the little entryway, we do have a little like space where I put just a little sitting area, and then on the top balcony, I is where I put a little barbecue and a small dining table so that you're able to have a nice little barbecue. And here are the screenshots. I took a lot of them, as I usually do, just so you can see every angle of the house and every room. Obviously, with filming, I did not film the bathrooms because the bathrooms usually for me they're very generic. So, they're a bathroom. I did nothing special in them, nothing different. So it's no, it's not worth even showing it. It's a bathroom. Um, but there are a lot of them, so if you do have a lot of Sims, they don't need to share. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do want to download this house or any other of my houses, you can check me out on the gallery on using hashtag SimsDesigns or hashtag SimsDesignsYT. You will find me on there, and then you can download this house or any other. I have every kind of house you can imagine. But if you do have any ideas, like houses you would like to recreate, for me to recreate, I mean, from movies, TV shows, or actual houses, do let me know in the comments down below. And I would really appreciate if you would consider subscribing. I am back into the gist of YouTube, and we are gonna start making a lot of videos and a lot of houses. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.